I took a solo trip to the least visited national park in California, and here's what it was like. So the Channel Islands consists of 5 islands off the coast of Southern California, and it's only accessible by boat or plane. So you're locking in for an adventure when you go visit. Even though I stayed close by, I was up bright and early to check in, pick up my food, and make it onto the boat. I was headed to Santa Cruz, which is the largest of the islands, and it takes just over an hour to get there. One thing I discovered morning of is I had a lot of anxiety about getting seasick, but I can't say enough good things about the Island Packers team. Like, they were walking around, checking in with everyone, making sure everyone was good. And I even made friends with the woman next to me who gave me one of these ginger chews in the event I started to feel nauseous. Because I'm up for doing a lot of things solo, but one thing I do not want to do solo is get seasick. One thing they will do is stop or slow down if there's wildlife nearby and just wait until you see what we saw. Eventually, we did make it to Scorpion Anchorage, where after a little briefing with one of the national park volunteers, I was off to explore. The main thing I wanted to see on this trip was Potato Harbor, so I went directly there. And it was just as beautiful as I'd anticipated. I mean, this is often referred to as the Galapagos of North America, and I could see why. From there, I sort of spontaneously decided to go on a hike. I didn't necessarily plan the route in advance, but I figured if it gets me back to where I need to get back on the boat, then I'm good. It ended up being a good workout. I think it was around 4 to 6 miles. I mean, don't quote me on that. A good amount of climbing and directly in the sun. I mean, there was not a lot of shade to be found up there, but I did it. And right when I was headed off the trail, I ran into Nancy, who's a volunteer for the national park, and she was like my #1 hype queen. She was so sweet, amazed that I did it all by myself, and then even gave me a printed map to show my dad. After that, I sat down, enjoyed my sandwich, and of course saw many more of these cute little foxes that are found all around the island. And before I knew it, it was time to head to the boat to go back to Ventura. And just when I thought I had had the quintessential national park experience, we saw the most amount of dolphins I have ever seen in my life. It was so cool and the best way to end the day. I am on a mission to visit all of the national parks in my lifetime. This was number 23. So I've still got more to check out, but this was truly a 10 out of 10 experience and incredible solo adventure.